Last but by no means least, we've got England's all-important qualifier against Croatia at Wembley next Wednesday. Of course, England have got the game on Saturday. It's a friendly. This is the big one. If England win this, they guarantee qualification. The benefits are obvious for winning this game.
Yeah, it's as you say, they've actually guaranteed qualification, and then it's all done and dusted, and we can all, they can put their feet up. He can experiment. The manager, he can do whatever he likes, because they're done, and it's won, and I think they will win this game. I've got to say, I think we built Croatia up to be this amazing side.
Well, the home form's amazing.
The home form
can't get away from that.
Well, it was until we went over there, Jason. Let's be honest. When we're talking about each time we've played them, in previous years we've had a manager who's changed the system. He went 3-5-2 in Croatia with two fullbacks, okay, that never got forward. We didn't get a shot. I think our first shot was 91 minutes. And then we have a home game against Croatia where he changes a 4-4-2 system that has stood him in good stead. It's won 5 out of 6 games, 3-0.
Yeah.
Okay,
and he changed the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is David.
But we go 4-3-3. And he wonders why. We go 2 goals down, we get back into the game, we get done by a sucker punch. They're not as good as we maintain. We've built them up to be this unbelievable
And they're
side.
weaker, Steve. The keepers
They
out.
are weaker.
Modric out, a huge
massive loss. We've already beaten them and beaten them very, very comfortably, and which we would do every game if we were put out right. If the manager sets the side out right, England will beat Croatia 9 times out of 10. Absolutely no problem. I think they'll do that this game. They'll be too strong for them. I just wonder about, we've seen a couple of games, the last couple of games at Wembley that haven't been great. We've got that little bit of a misshape with Gerrard out on the left, so we lack a bit of width, a bit of balance in the side. I don't see that as a formation that is going to win us the World Cup. So I think we've got to go another way. I want to see our best players in our best positions. I don't see Gareth Barry and Frank Lampard in the centre midfield as a combination that is going to win us the World Cup. I see Gerrard as a centre midfielder is good enough to win us the World Cup. I don't see Rooney playing wide on the left or swapping with Gerrard. You know what it's like.
Sometimes you try to get your best players in the team, and sometimes you have to compensate. You have to put them in areas you wouldn't normally play them.
Well, yeah, but this is England, Jace. This isn't where you haven't got 11 players to pick from. We have a country to pick from. There are players who can go and play wide on the left. If you're going to play Barry, surely you play him left and put Lampard and Gerrard in the middle. That will give you a better balance. You've got a left footer.
The problem is, to stomp that conundrum out of I don't think Gerrard and Lampard can play together in a 4. I think they do need a holding midfield.
That depends if you're talking about the boys that are out wide of them. If you haven't got any width out wide of them, then the whole balance of the side, for me, just goes awry. You've got to get balance. You've got to get shape. We want some width either side of the pitch because the pitch has got to be big. If you're taking width away from one side, international level, then unfortunately sides will just work that and say, well, there's no threat going down the left.
We do have 2 attacking fullbacks in Ashley Cole and expect Johnson to be playing.
Yeah.
Both fullbacks, they're like wing-backs in some ways.
They are, but we've seen Ashley Cole get caught out in that respect. How many times have we seen Ashley Cole get the ball, look to play the ball wide, and there's no one there for him, and all he can do is go inside, and the game gets very congested. Okay. So I don't hold with the fact that a fullback can replace a winger, because what you're asking him to do is primarily not what he's in the team for. A fullback is there, first and foremost, 60% of his game is to defend and make sure he's in that position. If you're asking him to get forward, yes, it is, but by the time he's got there, it's taken so long for you to get pass the ball around and to get him in that position. Invariably, you're not putting the ball in when there's any real time and space. So all I'm saying is I don't like the 3 centre midfielders in that midfield. I want us to play with a bit of width. I want us to be expansive. If we are, we'll beat Croatia and we'll beat them easily.
Okay, defensively, we expect John Terry to be back for this game if he doesn't play at the weekend. The goalkeeping situation, who do you expect to take that?
I expect David James to play. I expect David James to play right through to the World Cup. I don't think there's an outstanding challenger at this stage. Robert Green, for me, has been unlucky. We saw Ben Foster the other day in the Arsenal game, where I think we're all of the opinion that he should have saved that Arshavin shot. So still not the full McCoy for us just yet. David James is probably the surest of a pretty unsure bunch at this stage.
Now England's scoring freely, 26 goals they've scored so far in the group. England to win is your first bet, 7-10. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big betting market because obviously all the betting markets so far are about England-Slovenia. This will probably change depending on the results. It depends on how Croatia get on at the weekend, how England get on at the weekend. So we're going to go for. I think we pretty much know what we're going to get with England. We're going to say that Croatia might not be probably as impressive as some might think, and the 7 to 10 might be a little bit shorter come the day of the game. So 7 to 10 for England to win is our first bet on this one.
Okay, and the second bet, over 2.5 goals, that's 19 to 20. Well, Jermaine Defoe, I expect to play in this game, scoring goals for club and country.
Absolutely.
On fire, the best form of his life. So therefore, because of that, how many goals England scored? And they're not shy themselves, 15 goals they've scored, Croatia. So you expect a lot of goals in this game.
I do. I don't think they're great defensively, Croatia. I think that certainly away from home, they're vulnerable. England have shown that they can get goals. They've got people who can score them a goal. And I just think that we're looking at this, and Croatia haven't qualified yet. You know, draw, they'll take a draw, but it still make uncomfortable reading for them if Ukraine win that game in hand. They can then go above Croatia with a game in hand still. And I just think that Croatia will come here and they might have a little bit of a go at England, and I hope that this will be an open game. Over 2.5 goals, we only want a 2-1, that'll do us. You know, and 19 to 20, which is virtually an even money bet, I think is not bad. I think even if Croatia come here and shut up shop, I still think that England should have the equipment. If they go a goal up, England, Croatia have then got to come out and try and
therefore,
score.
hopefully, we can exploit the space.
Yes, and we will certainly get, if we get an early goal in this game, either way, you'd like to think we'll get over 3 goals.
I have to say England to win this game. That's the first bet, England to win 7 to 10. The second bet, over 2.5 goals, that's 19 to 20.